WBTV News starts right now.
Good evening. I'm Maureen O'Boyle along with Paul Cameron. We continue to follow that breaking news. A guilty verdict for Demetrius Montgomery. 2 counts of first-degree murder.
WBTV is breaking news.
Primetime has breaking news in the Zara Baker case. Zara's stepmom, Elisa Baker, you see her there, wants out of jail tonight.
The FBI has now been called into this investigation.
WBTV is First Alert Weather.
And the thunder, loud boom. The wind is just whipping through here, and the rain is coming down in sheets.
This line of storms still means business, my friends.
You can see it, especially when you get a look at the trees. Torn, ripped apart, even uprooted.
The winter storm warnings are being reposted.
WBTV is breaking ground. WBTV News starts now. First at 4.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Brigida Mack.
And I'm Jamie Bull. Thanks for being here this Wednesday.
In September, WBTV launched WBTV News at 4. Charlotte's first and only hour-long 4 p.m. newscast. With its addition, we put on more news than any station in the market. And it's news that's captivating the Queen City.
Did you have a permit to make a parking lot?
No. Straight from the horse's mouth, it's a parking lot without permission. Now this man has to dig it all up.
Where in the world is Chip Nutty? Police say there's no need to put the Cookie Man on the side of a milk carton. Cops know exactly where he is, but his employees and investors still don't. They feel deserted, left with nothing but a few crumbs and a very bad taste in their mouths tonight.
Y'all should let her go. Y'all got her in there for no reason.
This teenager sticking up for his teacher, who also happens to be his girlfriend. Tonight, the illegal affair that's landed her behind bars.
Jeff Atkinson is joining me now.
WBTV is on your side, breaking down complex and controversial issues that impact the people we serve.
WBTV's Melissa Hankins on your side. She's live in Charlotte. Melissa, once again, it seems B of A is maybe a house of cards, and that wind could be picking up.
WBTV's Tom Rousey on your side live at the Government Center. And Tom, James not backing down, but sounds like he's about to get an earful.
WBTV is investigating, solving viewers' problems, providing a voice and empowerment with problem solver investigations.
I think the concern would be for some people. Here you are going after Marines, just got back from Iraq or Afghanistan, got shot at over there, got combat pay.
Yes, sir.
And you've got their money.
100%.
When do they get it back?
Helping police catch the bad guys with Crime Stoppers.
Kind of scary this time of the year, isn't it? The closer we get to Christmas, you kind of expect this kind of crime.
We do. People are just desperate. People are, unemployment is high and people are out of work and they just resort into illegal acts.
WBTV is helping you save. In tough times, we're stretching your dollar.
Do you have people who show up and are there before the sale even opens?
They're waiting in line because the early bird gets that worm. You know that, and that's true even in yard sales and garage sales and the flea market.
WBTV is watching out for you and your family, keeping internet crooks away with Protecting Your Cyber Turf.
WBTV cyber expert Teresa Payton says there are 2 types of parents, and first you have to decide which you are.
I've got a group of parents who say this is a great way to test rules and responsibility and giving them kind of a little bit of freedom, but at the same time teaching them, having teachable moments. And then I've got about 50% of the parents who say absolutely not, no way, I don't trust it.
WBTV is listening to your issues, cutting through the bureaucratic maze with See-Click Fix.
We asked Gary Spangler, the North Carolina Department of Transportation, to check it out, and he says something needs to be done.
As far as the simple answer, more than likely is to put some signs up.
And WBTV is brightening your day with the good news.
Don Douglas was under the hoods of Buicks before his current boss was even born.
I've enjoyed it, so I stayed.
For 60 years, he's come into work, fixed cars, and gone home.
On WBTV, you'll find stories you won't find anywhere else. We were the only station to talk to the father of a murdered little girl. Her violent death surrounded in mystery.
Adam Baker says he didn't kill Zara.
You didn't do this?
No. There's no way I could do that to my baby.
You didn't dismember her?
No.
We were the only station to sit down with the parents of 2 murdered Charlotte police officers hours after the killer was locked up for life.
These men and Sean's mother and siblings admit they are still in shock. It's over. They can't believe, they say, their living hell is over.
Like I told the judge when I got up and spoke,
I hope God will forgive him, because I never will. He took my son for no reason. He took Bob and Alona's son for no reason. And it's unacceptable.
And WBTV was the only station to sit down with a Charlotte City Council member accused of sexual harassment.
The incidents looked into by an independent investigator goes back several years and involves as many as 5 women.
You've denied those things.
Absolutely.
And you're still denying those.
Absolutely. It never happened.
In 2010, we traveled to Haiti to follow local relief groups, aiding in the efforts to save lives.
The food they are getting today is enough for a family for about 2 weeks. After that, they'll have to come back.
Charles Parker of Boone says there's no quick fix to the suffering here. Why Samaritan's Purse will stick around.
We're here for a few months, possibly years.
There are a lot of great peach orchards across
And we traveled
South
across the
Carolina.
Carolinas to revive a popular show called Carolina Camera.
We traveled more than 2,600 miles to find the most interesting people and places in the Carolinas. Tonight, meet reptile trainers, Andy Griffith's lifetime friend, North Carolina's own stick artist, and so many more. This is a WBTV On Your Side special presentation, Carolina Camera.
During Black History Month, we revisited our area's role in the civil rights movement with Sitting In to Move Forward.
It was a risk that brought present-day rewards.
It was inherently dangerous.
It was a different time in America, and changing oppressive conditions required drastic action.
We did our part and helped you to do yours with Going Green.
New technologies like the dual flush toilet system can let you cut your consumption. The button on the left is for a half flush when it's liquid. Full flush for solids. Press the button on the right.
When the NASCAR Hall of Fame inducted its first class, we were there with an in-depth look at the legends and their impact on the sport.
The story of Junior Johnson starts in the hills and back roads of western North Carolina.
You know, I grew up in the moonshine business.
His early races, outrunning the law.
I was hauling moonshine about 14 years old, and I'm telling you that I had some great times of doing it.
And on New Year's Eve, we were on the stage in Center City, Charlotte, ushering in 2011.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
From the quirky.
Did you ever get sick of tasting ice cream?
27 years, never.
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 To the strange.
It's a spine-tingling tale more than 100 years old. Now, more deaths on those tracks. A man killed by a real train while waiting for a ghost to appear.
To the Charlotte area's biggest stories.
Well, the big question we and probably a lot of you who fly have any security changes been made since the airport first learned that Delvante Tisdale may have fallen from a plane?
We've been told all along that if there are going to be any charges in the death of Zara Baker, it won't happen until the district attorney's office sees the entire investigative report. And we're told that report will be in excess of 10,000 pages.
WBTV is on your side. When there's news, we're there. Where there's news, we're there.
For now, we are live in Charlotte.
We're live in Cornelius.
Live in Concord, David Wisnett, WBTV on your side.